What's going on, guys? Davis Hirsch here from Hirsch Power. Today we're going to be installing the Alliance Carbon vented hood on our 2023 Nissan Z Proto edition. So far we've already just removed those pop right up in there, as well as the bump stops for the hood. We will not be reusing these, and we're going to take off the main hood latch right now. So when you're transferring the OEM washer fluid hose, there's no real good way to do it. You kind of just have to yank these clips out. Similar for the spray nozzles. That's how they get plugged in. Theoretically, you should push this tab inwards to release. But hold on. since you can't reach into the hood, obviously, you can't press the tab, so you kind of just have to yank it. Come on. Do it for the vine.
You know, they sell replacements for like $10 on Amazon.
Okay.
You
So what you're gonna do next is remove the 3 mounting bolts on each side.
Extension. It's gonna loosen it.
Make sure you have someone else to hold the hood while you do this.
Okay, no, Davis, you do those.
We're gonna go do some rollers real quick, just with the hood off. So why not? Dude, it's so much louder. I know.
It doesn't have like a running. That's all that information. It doesn't even have
Dude, the blow-offs are so loud. So before you go ahead and start installing the carbon hood, please mask off the paint on your A-pillars. We didn't, we scratched them, and we regret it. Right now what we're doing is we're having 2 guys hold it on both sides, of course, because we don't have the hood prop installed, while one of them lightly threads in the 2 bolts, just so we can keep it in place. So right now what we're doing is we've got 2 of the bolts threaded in. There are 3 bolt holes, but we only have 2 bolts to thread in at the moment. We have these bags here just to protect the A-pillar paint. Obviously you should use some masking tape. We didn't have any on hand, but like I said, we're gonna try and get everything set up right now just so that we can kind of walk away and figure out what needs to be changed in the fitment. But for now, we have dropped the bolt down in there, so make sure you don't do that. And I will update y'all with, wow, we're screwed.
Well, I'm trying to move it up so we're not rubbing as much.
Damn, this thing is clean. So right now we're gonna test fit it and lower the hood before we tighten everything.
Move the light.
Okay, you're gonna have to put that
Move
down
the light
and get on the other
and
side.
put this.
Okay. So what we're doing in this clip was we would lift the hood up and then have someone either pull the hood to the left or the right, depending on how we needed to adjust the fitment. And then we would tighten the bolts, lower it back down, see how it looked. And sometimes we had to go, it was too far on the passenger side, so we had to center it a bit more. And then we'd center it more and it was too far on the driver's side. So it's just gonna be a trial and error. But once you dial it in, you're gonna tighten the bolts and then you'll be good to go on working the hood fitment out as far as it lines up with the front bumper. right, guys, so what we wanted to do was we dialed in the fitment as far as how it lines up with the front fenders, but we wanted the hood to be a little bit farther towards the front bumper of the car to make it seal better, because we did not transfer the OEM rubber kind of weather sealing from up there. Probably could, we just haven't done that yet. And so what we ended up doing was took out this fender bolt here and loosened these two on the hood hinge, and we're going to move the hood hinge forward just a tiny bit. This isn't necessary, but we wanted to do that just to dial in the fitment.
And then we're probably gonna have to do this adjustment a couple times, I would guess.
Yeah, be great if we got it done on the first try, but
yeah. And you can see we use the paint as a judge right here.
Mm-hmm.
If you look right there, you'll see the primer, how much we moved it forward. You can see it's about 1/8 of an
yeah,
inch.
see off the bolt right there.
Yeah.
Just leave it at 2. Leave it at 2 and do this at 1.
So right now what we're doing
Yeah.
is trying to dial in the fitment by adjusting the hood latches, and you can count your threads or the amount of spins it takes in order to dial it in.
Flexes.
That latch?
This latch.
So this one's a
There you
little
go.
tight,
Yeah.
so we should undo a
should
spin on
loosen
this
that one.
side.
Yeah, because originally I said loosen.
Once you've got everything else set up, as you can see, it's really just going to be a repeated process of opening the hood, adjusting the latches, closing the hood, and then seeing what you need to adjust. So we had one of the latches too tight, and so we just kept doing it over and over again. And eventually, obviously, we got it figured out, and the fitment dialed perfectly. You do want to make sure that both sides are completely latching, because you do not want to find out because the hood flew out while you were driving. All right, guys, so we did finish the install. Fitment looks great. As you saw in the previous clip, we did have to fight with the hood latch clips a little bit. You have to drill into the hood. Just be really careful you don't drill too hard and then poke the other side of the carbon. But for the final reveal, here we are. But here it is. Fitment is great. This thing looks insane. So we're gonna go ahead and get some rollers right now. This is crazy. Keep in mind, we are going to be installing the front fenders in the coming weeks. Also, full carbon from Alliance Carbon. If you are interested in these products, go ahead and check out the video description. I have a link to his website. He makes 370Z products, new Z products, as well as other Infinity items. We ordered this, what do we say, probably 3 weeks from when we ordered it, we got it. This thing looks insane. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments below. Respond to every single comment. Additionally, if you want to reach out to him, like I said in the previous clip, I've got all his information in the description below. And if you do want to see more videos on this car, check out my Nissan Z playlist on YouTube. This is Proto edition number 99 out of 240, and we got a lot of plans for it. Thanks for watching, guys.